Happy Thursday to everyone. This is Nani from Booties and Bonnets. I'm back again. It's been a very snowy morning. We had a snow day today, and so I thought it'd be a perfect day to make a video. So I haven't been on for a few days. I've got two of my sweet babies here. Little Charlotte, which I want to welcome all my new subscribers and others who maybe haven't watched my video. Welcome to my channel, and thank you for those who are joining me again. I really appreciate you taking the time to watch, to see my babies. I love my reborns, and I love being part of this community. But anyway, I have little Charlotte here. She was one of the first babies I had, and she's the Easton sculpt, and I just love her little face. I painted her hair, and she's wearing a really cute little fleece pajama with little hearts, different colored hearts, and she has a little puppy, a little dog with a little pink bow, and so anyway, I just thought that was a really cute little fleece pajama that she has on, and she is just a little doll. Of course, we know she's a doll, but I just love my reborn. She's very cute. I love her little face. She's more of a preemie size. She's about 17 inches long, so she's pretty tiny. And I love her little hands, how they open up. I love babies with open hands. As you can see, this one has kind of her hand is wide open. And this one, her fingers kind of curl in a little bit. So they're very realistic. And I crocheted the little yellow booties that she has on. So little Charlotte, she's been a good baby lately, and I just love her. She was one of the first babies I painted. I use air dry paints. I've mentioned that in previous videos, and I love using air dry paints. And then I've got little, what did we call this one? Emily. I called her Emily, and she's just a little sweetheart too. She's wearing her crocheted bib from Reborn Huggles, and I think she is just, she's the Logan sculpt, and I just love her too. I think she is so cute. And I put a little pink long sleeve sweater on her, and it's got, oops, careful, and it's got like a little sheep on the front, in the front here, a little yellow sheep. Or lamb, whatever. I guess with Easter coming, it's pretty appropriate. And she has lavender lavender pants with purple polka dots. So she's just really sweet, and I rooted her hair a while back. So anyway, I do have some babies that have rooted hair and some that have painted hair, and I enjoy both. It's not like I have one favorite over the other. I love it. Either one is really cute. I really love them both. So, I was going to show you something I bought a while back that I kept forgetting to show you. First of all, I found this Fisher-Price toy. My daughter used to have a little toy like this when she was little, and it's got the different colored rings. And she would just, she used to love taking these off and then putting them back on. And it comes from Fisher-Price. These are Fisher-Price toys, but I thought this was really cute with all the rings. It kind of reminded me of when my daughter was little. It was one of her favorite toys. So anyway, I found that. And then I came across this little thing, hopefully you can all see it. It's got a lot of cute, oops, I'm going to have to cover the babies a little bit. But it's got like it's all handmade, and it has a rattle with pink and blue and a diaper pin, and it's got a little duck over here, and a little baby cup, and it's got blocks. Of course, all babies like to play with the blocks. And we've got a bib down here, and a bottle. I think that's a bottle. And a top. And I love the little teddy bear. Look at that. I love that little bear. Kind of a brown bear with little pink ears and a green bow. And then we've got a very colorful ball here with green and blue and yellow and pink. And then we've got a little doll coming out of a box, like a Jack-in-the-Box. And here's a little kitty cat. I think it's a kitty cat, a little green kitty cat. And I just love that rattle. It just kind of reminded me of, looks like something that, you know, that they used to make in the back, and it looks very vintagey, like the rattles real that babies used to have. But I just love that. I bought that at a estate sale. Somebody put a lot of work into it, and it says born and wait. So apparently somebody was going to use it for a grandbaby or a son or daughter, and they never got to that. But I just fell in love with it. I thought I'd show it to you. It's really cute, and as you can see, it was a lot of work on the back. It's almost like cross stitch, but maybe not. Maybe some of you have made something like this, or you know, done something like this, but it's a lot of work. So I just fell in love with the colors, and it just looked so baby-like to me. I just loved it. So anyway, I thought I'd show you that because I'll put it right over here by little Charlotte. Yep, there we go. We'll make sure little Charlotte is sitting here. They're so sleepy. My two little babies here. There's Charlotte. So anyway, I've been watching a lot of videos lately, and enjoying all the new babies in the community. And there have been a lot of topics going around from, you know, about high-end silicone dolls and that. You know, I guess I'm not part of the discussion because I don't own any silicone dolls. So I'm not real knowledgeable about that, but I still enjoy watching the different channels about it. But those of us who own reborns, we love our reborns too. I think there's something very special about them. You know, there are just so many different sculpts. I mean, there's many, 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 and to me, they're very realistic, and even holding them, they're very comforting when you hold them. And I love their cloth bodies. Anyway, they're very special. The reborns are very special to me, and I'm very happy with them. And I'm going to start painting another one, hopefully, a ginger one. It's a ginger sculpt by Bountiful Baby. So I'm getting pretty excited about starting that one. So, and I've got a little kitty cat here right next to little Emily. I love the little kitty cat. And here's a little hat. I didn't put the little hat on little Emily today because I thought, otherwise I'd wake her up. So I was thinking, what should I talk about today? And so I came out with lessons in my life. And it's going to be just a very short tag that you're welcome to take part in if you'd like. Let me check. Yep, we're still on, so that's good. So some of the questions I came up with were, you know, I guess what made me want to do this tag is, you know, the world is kind of crazy nowadays, and I wanted to kind of, you know, make this community a happy place and kind of bring back memories of maybe when I was growing up, or to help us all think of positive things in our community and stuff like that. So, you know, for all of us, we all have parents, and, you know, we probably have lots of memories of when we were growing up and how our parents influenced us and everything. And I guess these babies here kind of remind us of that, because we were little. All of us were small at one time. We were all babies, and then we turned into, we went through our childhood and our teenage years, and then grew up and everything. So we've had a lot of experiences in life. So my first question was, what did your parents teach you that has influenced your life? So if you want to take part in the tag, that would be great. Think of something that maybe your parents taught you that influenced your life, how you look at life, and that. So I guess my answer to this is, I remember coming to the United States from South America, and my mom and the four of us were living at home, and at first everything seemed very overwhelming. And my mom had a poster on the refrigerator with a bunch of monkeys. And the saying was, we are all in this together. And so every time we felt overwhelmed or whatever, my mom would kind of remind us, look at the poster. It says we're all in this together. So that meant that we all had to work together. We all had to help each other out, and because we were all living in one house and getting used to a new culture and everything. So that was kind of a reminder that as a family we had to do things together. And I remember my mom and dad always saying, family will always be there when you need them. We look at our family, and friends come and go. They come and then they leave. And also in this community, we make friends, and maybe eventually maybe we'll have different friends. We hope to keep the same friends, but in life, we make new friends all the time. But family stays with us forever. If you have brothers or sisters, or aunts and uncles or cousins, you know how that is, that we're more willing to share things with our family sometimes if we're having tough times, or we're sharing happy things. So my parents always taught us that, remember, family will always be there when you need them, and that they're very important in your life. And also that we need to be kind to everyone, no matter what. I mean, we are in this community. We're all of different personalities. We have different preferences for things, whatever. But that's okay. And that's what makes this community so wonderful, is that we're so diverse. And so we need to be kind with everyone, because you never know when you're gonna meet that person again. And if you're kind, what can go wrong? I mean, if we're all kind to each other, then if we ever meet that person again, that's how they're going to see us, as a kind person. And we need to be empathetic toward others too, have empathy. I think right now we have a lot of drama going on in the community, and I think part of it is, I think we're all to blame for that. There's no one person that is more to blame than another person. I think we all just need to realize that we're here to share our dolls, and just be kind to one another and not be competitive, and that we each have different preferences and styles and whatever. So anyway, so my parents always taught us to be kind to everyone, no matter what. Even if they're not kind to us, we still need to be kind to them. And it can be tough to do that sometimes, but it's really important. So that was number one. Number two, someone that made a difference in your life. Can you think of someone that made a difference in your life? And I would have to say, I mean, my grandparents were all very special and everything, but my dad's sister, my aunt, I remember growing up, and she she always put everyone before herself. She made sure that everybody was happy, comfortable, that they were well fed. If we went on a trip someplace, she would plan the itinerary, or she would like make sure everybody was having fun, enjoying themselves. I remember as a little girl, she would put our clothes out on the bed every morning, and then we'd go in there, and there were your clothes, and you just got dressed, and she would help you with all those things. And she never boasted about herself. She never said, "Oh, look at me, I'm better than you," or she was not a selfish person. She really loved everybody for who they were, and she never got married or had children, so maybe that makes a difference. I don't know, but she unfortunately she died of lymphoma, non-Hodgkin's lymphoma, which was very sad. But to this day, I still remember her as being a very special person to me. And so every time I go through something tough, or I'm feeling down about something, I think to myself, oh my gosh, even in her later years when she wasn't feeling well, she was always very positive and happy, and she helped people out, and she took care of her mom and dad, and until they were in their 80s, which I thought was a very commendable thing. Not many of us have the patience to take care of our parents into their 80s or even late 70s, 80s. So, and then number 3 was, what have my reborns given me? We all are in this community because our reborns just mean so much to all of us. We just, there's something special about them. And for me, my reborns, I have about 11 reborns. And I've painted them. Most of them I've created myself. I've maybe purchased 2 of them. But they remind me of enjoying the small things in life. We look at our reborns and they're so little and so innocent. And so they remind me of enjoying just the small things in life. And we don't have to have expensive things. And we don't have to, sweat over the small things in life. Sometimes we get upset over the littlest things, and so we just need to look at life and really be thankful for what we have. And like when we look at children and babies, they all live in the moment. I work in a school, like in the elementary schools and middle schools, and I always wonder what these kids are thinking. And a lot of the time, they're just enjoying life, just living in the moment, and they're not thinking about what's going to happen tomorrow or a week from today or whatever. They just enjoy each moment and their friends, and maybe if they're having a bad day or a bad moment, they get over it quick. They get over something quickly, or they forget about it. If you've ever watched 2 kindergarten kids in a sandbox, playing in a sandbox, they each kind of do their own thing, and then maybe they're sharing in that, and they might kind of get upset for a minute, but then they're back to doing, making their sandcastle, or, different things like that. So I guess having these reborns can teach us all about, just enjoying the small things in life, right? We all need to enjoy the small things, and we all have, things do happen in life, but we don't have control over everything. And just like children are resilient and they can adapt to different situations, we can adapt to changing situations too. And very often it's how we react to a situation that is what makes that situation the way it is. The other day at the middle school, one of the teachers said, well, when kids say it's not fair, the way we need to explain it to them is yeah, life might not be fair, but it's how you respond to the situation. It's how you're responding to it that's how it's going to affect you. So we cannot let things affect us, or if a situation comes up. And also, children also don't carry grudges against other people. So that is so neat, that with our reborns, with babies or reborns or whatever, babies don't have grudges against others, or children don't have grudges against other kids. I mean, maybe for 5 minutes they might have a grudge, but then they're over it. So anyway, I hope you can all maybe take part in this tag, and yeah. So anyway, I just had that in my mind, lessons in my life. And so thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed my talk today, my topics, and my reborns want to say hello, say hi to everybody. I was gonna let's see, what else was I gonna show you? I think that was about it. I've got everything. Yeah, I showed you everything I wanted to show you. So just remember, spring is here, and pretty soon the leaves will be coming out, and the grass will be getting green. And so we all need to count our blessings and enjoy our babies and enjoy enjoy the community. So, well, thank you very much. So have a great day. Hugs to everyone. Bye-bye.